The Dogecoin hype is real. It's super real. People are literally getting rich overnight, okay? This Dogecoin movement has caused the price to skyrocket hundreds of percentages in less than like a couple of days. Like, it's ridiculous how much money people have made off of Dogecoin. But as a professional investor, you have to, I promise, you have to have some type of real deal strategy. In this video right here, I'm gonna be setting you guys up with the most lucrative strategy I could possibly come up with as a professional investor. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another cryptocurrency video. And yes, I am a professional investor. I made more than 6 figures at the age of 21 investing in cryptocurrency before Dogecoin was even a thing. I've made millions of dollars for other people, 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners. Look at this right here. I had to hire someone part-time just to create our testimonials. It gets absolutely ridiculous how many results I've been able to get for people. People look in this case, I'm not gonna watch the video, but in this case, this guy lost like 50%, jumped into my private group. Now he's up like some ridiculous number. I don't even want to talk about it because this is not typical results. I'll be honest with you guys. But if I come over here, we got more results. I mean, we have full folders. It's not even done yet. This guy is having issues trying to get together these results. Essentially what I'm trying to say is that we've been able to do it for a very long time. So let me go to my group. I've been able to do it for almost 6 years now. Help people get money in cryptocurrency. If that doesn't scream professional investor, personally, I've been able to make $1 million in less than 8 months investing. I don't know what you guys want me to tell you. I don't look. This is just recent right here. Look, I don't know what you. Wait, let's go to the announcements. Let's look at some of these recent calls. I don't know what you guys want. Look, we did a Q&A. It literally says right here, all 3 calls were correct. We made 3 calls. They're all correct. We call ETH BTC. We call altcoins. I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to do. Let's go to Xerion so I can show you how much profit. This is just my trading account. This is like one of my 7 accounts. So this is my portfolio right here. Let's look at some of the calls I've been making. Urine Finance. This is completely incorrect. I know it says I'm like $4,000 in profit, but I purchased Urine Finance at like $4,000. Right now it's currently $30,000. Now the reason why it's saying this is because I made multiple purchases and it just happens to be on this account. The average cost that I purchased the coin at was about $12,000, but on other accounts, I purchased way earlier. Let's keep going. So 0x recently made us some money. I'm about $1,500 up on this. Again, one trading account. This is just my MetaMask. That's it. I have literally, obviously, way more accounts. I have Coinbase. I have cold storage wallets. So essentially, I'm like about 800 year to date, 800% year to date. Let's look at more. API 3 was a big one. I only put like $1,000 into this, guys. We're up like almost 150% on API 3. It's ridiculous how much money and how easy it is to make money. So essentially, I'm not trying to sit here and I got into Chainlink before it was even top 10. We got into Chainlink a very long time ago. It says only this much profit because I purchased some recently, but I purchased Chainlink sub like $3. And we're up like almost 10x from there. And if you don't believe me, I mean, you can go on my YouTube channel, go to the history of my YouTube channel and go look and see when I talked about Chainlink. I talked about Chainlink almost a year ago. So this might be the biggest one we got recently. Look at this is like a very quick amount of time. This is, I think, less than 2 weeks. We're up like $1,300 on that one. You're not going to see these gains anywhere else. Now, the reason I'm not trying to sit here and brag about it, what I'm trying to tell you guys, I am a professional trader. I've been doing this for a long time. We have a group of hundreds of people. I've helped thousands of people. I have 7-figure earners, 6-figure earners. We're actually ordering some plaques so that I can reward these people because it's ridiculous how much money they're making. So what I want to do for you guys is I want to create you a strategy, right? And the reason being, I'm not going to get into the hype, right? The Dogecoin hype for me is irrelevant. So basically, I've had a strategy that I've been able to turn over profits consistently over time. So Dogecoin specifically, I'm not going to sit here and say you can't make money because I'm about to set you up with a strategy to make money. But what I am trying to tell you is that I can give this strategy away for free and not really think twice about it because I'm not doing it myself. I just know that it's going to work. And if you want to do momentum trades, and this is essentially what Dogecoin is, this is your opportunity to do it. But again, I just want to be very clear with everybody. I am not personally doing this strategy. I have other ways to make way more money. And if you want to learn about those other ways, I'm going to just kind of show you a brief breakdown at the end of this video so you understand what I'm talking about, right? It's not about making money one time. It's about making money consistently over time, right? Consistently, that's the point. So when the hype dies out, when Wall Street bets stop scamming people, you could still make money. But again, I'm just going to show you because this strategy probably be the best way to do it. If I were to jump into Dogecoin, I mean, you could probably make some ridiculous profits just doing what I'm talking about here. And we're not going to be, doing any technical analysis. It's not going to be hard at all. Anyone can do it as long as you have a computer and, a couple $100 to put into Dogecoin and probably maybe a couple $100 to invest into some software. We're going to do some automatic trading. So essentially, I'm going to be looking at the Dogecoin market and we're going to be trying to score hype. So we're going to be getting data from different points from the Reddit forum. We're going to be getting data from like Google Trends. We're going to be getting data from a lot of different places so that you guys can score the hype and then essentially make trades off the hype. And this is a really good way to make money. I used to do it in the past, but like I said, personally, I have a better way of cycle trading that most of you know on my channel, but it doesn't mean you can't do this. And I'm going to submit to it and I'm going to show you guys what I would do. This is the exact strategy, what I would do if I was to jump into Dogecoin and make money, right? The exact strategy from an expert trader. And I'm gonna show you exactly what, and if you don't think I'm an expert, watch the video, man. I'm gonna show you. You tell me what you think in the comment section below. But before we get started, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the #1 cryptocurrency channel on the internet, yes, I believe I am the #1. We are the most honest, truthful, helpful, beautiful. Look at this, come on, beautiful. Do us both a favor, hit that subscribe button as well as the push notification bell. And if not, then stay broke. Let's jump into the video. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys is Dogecoin's dumping. I told you, stop playing with these games, but this is actually maybe a good buying opportunity. Now, it wasn't a good buying opportunity, when it pumped, right? This might be a good buying opportunity now, right? But you don't want to catch a falling knife. So you don't want to just buy because something dropped. You want to buy something when it's about to go up on an upswing so that you can guarantee you're going to make some money, right? So I'll show you exactly how to do that. Right now, Dogecoin has no fundamentals, right? It's essentially complete hype. It is technically a meme coin. It's a meme, okay? So it's like essentially groups converging on it, right? Same thing with like GameStop and what's going on over there and that fiasco with Wall Street bets and Satoshi bets kind of getting together and all these people getting together to pump the price. That's what's happening in Dogecoin. But the problem is, and what you gotta understand, is there's some people that run the moderators that run these Reddit groups. They're first. They're dumping their bags on you in a lot of cases. They're the real winners, right? So let's figure out a strategy to where we can be on the same playing field as them. Because if you're last, right? If you're late to the punch, they're going to dump their bags on you. You want to be with them, right? You don't want to be after them. You want to be with them. This is how you make money. Trading is a zero-sum game, right? Essentially, when you make money, you're taking it from somebody else. Don't get caught holding the bag, okay? Don't get caught. And I'm going to show you exactly how not to get caught holding the bag. So Dogecoin's price is dumping right now, okay? Obviously, it's been going up. Obviously, there's a lot of hype behind it. So if we're hype trading, this is what I highly recommend. Again, it's going to be easy. Anyone can do it. All you need is time and a little bit of money to invest. Now, if you make excuses for yourself, I can't help you ever. In any situation, you're never going to be able to make money. You're trying to do something that everybody on earth is trying to do. Make money. Everyone. It's a massive competition. So if you make excuses, if you're lazy, if you don't want to do things and you feel like you're not capable, you're not going to win. You're going to lose. This stuff requires you to learn. The internet's a beautiful place. I can learn anything I want. I can learn how to be a developer in 3 days if I wanted to, if I put enough work ethic behind it. All you have to have are those elements of adaptability and work ethic, and you can make this happen, okay? I'm telling you right now, I am not a developer. I am not any type of data scrape person, data scientist. I'm not. But I can do this, guaranteed, if I put my mind and effort to it, right? So I just want to be very clear with you guys. You're going to have to put in work. I don't know who told you you can make money for free. A fool and his money are soon parted. If you don't actually earn the money that you make, you're going to lose it just as fast as you made it. So all those people that made a whole bunch of money off of Dogecoin because they just guessed, they're going to lose the money. But you're going to have a strategy that you can rinse and repeat with Dogecoin and keep making money. And that's where it's at. The consistency is where it's at. You don't want to be volatile and like be rich one day and then go broke the next, right? Who are you going to help when you're broke? Are you going to help your family when you're broke? No, you're not. Put in the work ethic, stop making excuses, and just solve the problem, and you'll get paid. Understood? You guys understand that. Hopefully you do. So first thing, you want to data scrape, okay? So data scraping is essentially looking at web pages and pulling information off the web pages. Now, I'm going to give you a whole bunch of places to get valuable information. Remember, we're momentum trading. So that essentially means we're trying to trade off the hype, Okay, we're looking for the hype, and the hype comes from information from the website. So here's one tool I found. This is Chrome extension. You can export specific information from, there's other tools too. Just Google search, data scraping tool. There's some people that can code it manually, but I've seen so many softwares and they all have like free trials. So you can sign up for a free trial, do some data scraping, get the information. I'm gonna tell you what information you wanna get, okay? This is the information you wanna get, and this is gonna point you in the right direction. Again, you don't wanna buy the coin when it's dropping. You wanna buy the coin when there's a lot of hype like happening, and the only way to do that is to get the information off, for example, Reddit. That's the first page, right? You wanna get the information directly from Reddit. So there's two forms that I understand usually give this information, and they're kind of pumping it. That's the first one. The first one, Wall Street Bets. So Wall Street Bets, this is like they kind of started this with the whole GameStop fiasco and everything like that. So you're probably going to get some crazy information off this. When you're data scraping this website, when you're pulling information off this website, you want to look for keywords. The keywords you're looking for, let me guess. Dogecoin? You're looking for Dogecoin, okay? That's all you want. You want to scrape these websites to see how many times they're saying Dogecoin and the credibility of the people saying Dogecoin. And you can pull this information again and put it on a Google spreadsheet. It's very easy. Use a data scraping software, get the information off the website, put it on a Google spreadsheet, take the Google spreadsheet and send a notification to yourself. And then you could even go as far as setting up an automatic trading robot, which I'm going to show you, that will take this information and make trades on your behalf. Okay, understand, this is high level stuff right here. So first place, Wall Street Bets. Wall Street Bets essentially turned into, my understanding, Satoshi Street Bets. So it's going to probably be more cryptocurrency related here. Look, they're talking about Dogecoin right here, right? Look how many upvotes this has just 9 hours ago, right? So if you were like the first person to see this post, you'd essentially be in the same boat or a little bit behind the people that created this Reddit, this subreddit, right? The people that created this subreddit, they're the winners, guys. They're the one making the most money because when they put out these posts, they already got their bag. And then essentially you guys are pumping the price and then they're dumping their bag on you. So you have to be very quick. You got to be ahead of everybody. You got to be like right behind the people that create this post. So data scrape for, specific keywords, Dogecoin, of course, right? That's the one we're looking at. And then they're also pumping other coins. So you can actually use this, to your advantage on almost anything. So you can see they're talking about different coins. Essentially, you want to automate this process of reading Reddit. So like at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're sleeping, you can have an automatic, trade be executed. Okay, so that's one, probably the most obvious, point of access that you want to find information from and data scrape. Now the second one, okay, obviously Elon Musk is having a big, part of, the Bitcoin. Look, he changed it to Bitcoin in his bio. He was talking about Dogecoin. Every time he says something about Dogecoin, the price pumps, right? So you could literally data scrape, Twitter, okay, and pull that information, right? The information with Elon Musk. You could pull that information off of Twitter. People do it all the time, right? Put it on a spreadsheet, and I'll explain. So this is 2 sources: Twitter, Reddit. Get the information off there, allocate it, put it on a spreadsheet. Okay, another one. We have another one right here, Google Trends. You can pull information off Google Trends as well. I believe they even have a way where you can download like an Excel spreadsheet and stuff like that. You can literally download this information, guys. It's very easy. You just got to consolidate it. You got to figure out a way to consolidate it into Google spreadsheet. So from all these, you put it into a free Google spreadsheet, right? And essentially from there, you can zap notifications. So here's another software. You don't have to be a developer. We live in the 21st century. People are doing it for you. Zapier, okay, is basically an automation tool that I use for my business as well. So for example, let's say, I don't know, there's like a high tweet volume with the search term Dogecoin, right? Or maybe Elon Musk put out a tweet just recently, or maybe Reddit, getting a lot of upvotes from Dogecoin, and this information is being processed on your Google spreadsheet. When you get a certain threshold, you can essentially send a notification to yourself via Zapier. You can essentially automate any task from one app to the other. So you're data scraping, right? It's putting it on the Google spreadsheet. And then from the Google spreadsheet, you're making predictions and the notifications are being sent to your phone, okay? Or even better, the notifications can be sent to 3 commas, which is essentially an automatic trading mechanism, okay? What does this mean? They will put orders in for you. Literally, you don't even have to think. You can get this information at a certain point a certain amount of volume, whatever the case is, you got to make up your own algorithm. So let's say hypothetically, you realize that every 1,000 Dogecoin tweets, right, and upvotes on Reddit, whatever the case is, you can consolidate this information. And that you realize it pumps the price when that happens. You can put in an automatic order. You could even put in an automatic sell order too. So you can like literally put an order in, buy Dogecoin, price goes up, then you sell it automatically at the top. Again, if you're making excuses for yourself, oh, this is so hard, Alex, this is probably not the channel for you. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna give you real strategies to make money. It's gonna be relatively easy compared to, and what's easier than doing this? Figuring this out for a week or working a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. That's kind of easy. I mean, you're working a 9 to 5 for a week anyways. You might as well try something new, do something like this to potentially quit your 9 to 5, actually make money, and I don't know, change your life, change your family's life, help your friends, show your friends this. You could even make this automated software, license it, and sell it to hedge funds. What's the problem? What's the problem? Money's to be made, and the only barrier between you and money is your excuses. Your excuses are the only barrier between you and the money. That's it. I'm giving you the answer right now. And I literally just told you I'm not doing it because I have a different strategy. I'm telling you, I'm giving away the free strategy, a millionaire strategy right now, and I'm not doing it myself. Now, another piece of information, which is really good. This is the price of Dogecoin. This is Binance, okay? This is where you put the orders in. This is where you buy and sell. The reason I got this is because it's the highest trading volume. So if we go over here to markets, this is Dogecoin. The highest trading volume right here, look, 24-hour trading volume is on Binance. So that's where most of the money is being played around with, okay? So if we go to Binance, look on the left-hand side here. These are order books. From the order books, you can look for massive orders, right? You can look for people trading ridiculous amounts of money, right? So I'm not gonna, average price. What you want to look, this person right here is playing 65,000, right? These are orders. These are basically things that these people put in like, hey, I want to buy Dogecoin at this price. That's an order, right? If you don't understand what I'm saying. If you need to understand it. Guys, there's so many tutorials on my YouTube. There's so many help forms that you can look at. I'm trying to give you the strategy. I'm not trying to do everything for you. I'm just trying to give you the strategy. So you can look at the order book, look at massive orders, right? So like the big ones, the ones that are worth like 10 Bitcoin, $100,000 orders, $1 million orders. Look at those and buy it at the same price as them. Do you guys not understand? And that's another piece of information you can consolidate. You can take this via API. You can connect your API to this exchange, or you can use a data scraper, either one. And you can take information from the order book off as it happens. As it happens, you take the information off. So you're buying with the whale. Do you guys not get do you understand? Are you getting me? Are you understanding? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay, buy with the whale. This is literally the physical representation of whales buying. Instead of being behind the curve, you got to be ahead of the curve. And that's how you do it. Buy with the whale. You can look right here. It even tells you it's moving a little bit fast. But they tell you at what price they want to buy Doge. As you can see there, it says 0.03, 0.03077 or whatever. You can see it right there. You can literally buy it with them at the exact price they're buying it and then sell it or whatever the case is. It's called, some people do this with scalp trading and stuff like that. So it's really interesting. It's very, very interesting, guys. You could do something like this where you take the information off of these websites, and you could even do it with every exchange. So your information is higher quality. But the more info you get, the better it is for sure. Put it into a Google spreadsheet, send a new notification to 3 commas. 3 commas automatically executes the trade for you. Okay. I know I'm gonna get so many excuses in the comment section. It's ridiculous. People don't take responsibility for their life, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now, if we look at the price of Dogecoin, let's go to versus Bitcoin. You can see it had a major rally, right? So I'm gonna look at it. This is the daily. Look at this pump on the daily. It's ridiculous. Let's look at it, for example, on the 4-hour. So here's another thing you could do, right? It's a dollar cost average strategy. I talk about it all the time. But what I'm gonna do is show you how to do it with Dogecoin. So essentially, instead of buying, like right here, it's really easy. Okay, I'm gonna open this document from our training module so you guys can understand. Make this a little bit easier for you. Where is it? Alex info. All right, so this is my dollar cost average strategy. It's not anything new. People use it in gambling all the time. But this will explain it to you a little bit better. So essentially how this works is if you just buy Dogecoin at the top, you're obviously making a mistake. But if you do it like this, it's really easy. So let's just go through this real quick and you understand what I'm saying. So essentially, you have to look at this, right? So let's say, for example, we wanted to, let's look at this, for example, in roulette, right? It's about a 50-50 chance. It's not a 50-50 chance, but if you're betting red and black, let's say it was, for shits and giggles, right? So you bet on red or for whatever, right? You make a bet, you're right. So you just made $1, okay? So you +1, you have +$1, right? Now let's say hypothetically you bet again, okay? You're wrong, you lose $1, okay? Let's bet, this is how the dollar cost average strategy works. So basically what you gotta do is you gotta double your money. So let's say you double your money, right? You bet again, you lose again. Now you're down $3, okay? Now, if you double your money again, so you're betting 4 now, you win 4. So you're down 3, but you won 4. So in this case, you went up 1. In this case, technically, you went up 1 as well. This is what you call risk management, guys, right? So let's keep going. So let's say you bet again. You put up $1. You double it because you lost. You double it because you lost. You double it. Again, you lost 7. Look, -1, -3, -4. That's -7. But if you doubled it again and you win, I should have put a plus there. I messed that up. But this is a +8. Okay, so that means you're up 1 again. You bet again, but you win the first time. Again, you're up. Now, this works consistently as long as you double every single time. Now, let me see how it works here. So essentially, what you're going to do, look, Dogecoin's dumping. Dogecoin is dumping. So what I would do is, let's say I'm making these bets with the Google spreadsheet and all the information, right? We're getting all this information and we're making bets. Let's say I buy here. Okay, I lost. And then let's say the price dumps even more down to here, right? It dumps even more. And it gets to this point. I don't even know why it's doing that. It dumps even more. The price gets down to here, right? Let's say that happens, okay? Essentially, what I would do is I'll bet again, but it'll be times double the amount of money. So if I put $1 in here, and it's really smart to start off with small amounts of money so you can keep doubling all the way down. And then I put, $2 here. It doesn't have to be $1. It could be, bigger amounts of money. You just got to be able to have the capacity to double a lot. Yeah, you just got to have the capacity to be able to make a lot of doubles. And then we keep going down, right? The price keeps going down. We keep doubling. And you're basically putting yourself in the same situation as the thing I told you. So when the price goes back up, you make money on all of these and then some. And then once you get to this point, you made money on all the bottoms. So you don't have to wait. On the contrary, okay, this is very ugly. I know, guys. But on the contrary, let's say hypothetically, you just went all in right here, right? And the price goes down all the way down here. Essentially, the price would have to go all the way back up here for you to even break even. But with the dollar cost average strategy, I will make money on all of this. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. If it doesn't make sense to you, I have other videos. Now, I told you, right? I was going to show you a real way of doing this. Essentially, it's great to momentum trade and people do it all the time, but let me explain a concept of cycle trading because this is, in my opinion, a little bit better. Like I told you, you got to be ahead of the curve. So let me explain what I'm saying. So cycle trading works a little bit more effective. We use something called fundamental analysis. So when we're looking at these coins, for example, these coins all have inherent value, right? Except for, some of them are just, I don't know. Some of them are just pump and dump schemes, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, for example, I don't want to say it, but Dogecoin, I mean, come on, guys. It dumped like almost as much as it went up recently. So I'm just being honest with you guys completely. So essentially, when you look at these coins, you want to find things that have real value. So let's go to the checklist I have here. Now, this is the watered down version. I'm not giving away the sauce. We have a community and a group for that. If you want to get access, go to the description below and jump in to, you have to talk to one of my coaches and stuff like that. And then maybe it's right for you. And you can apply to the group. But essentially, I'm going to give it away for you basically for free now. You just got to fill in the blank. We have more specifics, obviously, in the course. We have a real checklist. But this is essentially the watered down version of it. So you do pre-market research, review past history, right? And look at the past and how it relates to the current state of the market, okay? So essentially, what they're trying to do here is we're looking for macro trends. We want to look for trends, right? Because there's like real trends and then there's fake trends, right? There's the Dogecoin trend is kind of like a hype scheme. And then there's real trends. And the real trend right now is DeFi. So this works in any situation, not just DeFi. So you just gotta, this can work at any time. You just gotta find the trend. I'm giving you the answer right now. The trend right now is DeFi for sure. So you look at the current macro trends and now you wanna find products within the macro trend that work, right? So for example, if we look at all of these coins currently pumping, what is, the trend? Look, DeFi. This is not DeFi. DeFi. DeFi, 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 DeFi. Guys, I purchased this coin, this coin, this coin, this coin, and this coin. You can see why we're making money. Look, Voyager token. I purchased this coin, right? A long time ago. Look how much it's gone up. It's gone up more than, look, in 30 days, it went up 1,400. This is way more than Dogecoin. Y'all want to talk about, a little pump and dumps? The money is in front of you. I'm showing you guys. Identify a trend, okay? Look for the best projects in the trend and allocate your money accordingly, okay? Let's keep moving on. Let's look at the checklist, right? So if we keep coming down here, when you buy it, right, you want to look for sources of information. Of course, they have a whole bunch of them. But essentially, I think the biggest part is just find credible people. So it's really easy to just go to CoinMarketCap, find the top projects, right? So let's go to I would probably go to the DeFi section because that's what you're looking for. So you go to the DeFi section, you find the top products. These are the top products. You look for the biggest credibility in these top products. So essentially, you want to look for the biggest developers or the owners of these projects. Follow them on Twitter, follow them on all their platform, and listen to what they're talking to. What are the issues in DeFi? What's going on in DeFi they're having problems with, right? And then look for projects that are solving those problems. Guys, I'm giving you the answer right now, right? So you're putting yourself in a good situation because you're buying coins in a new emerging trend, right? You're buying coins in a new emerging trend. So it's a good situation. You're looking for specific problems in that new emerging trend, and you're buying the projects that come up with good solutions. Now, this is where the fundamental analysis comes into play because there's going to be like 5 different projects that comes with, good solutions. I'm going to just you guys can stop this video, screenshot it, do whatever you have to do. I'm not going to go over it, but this thing right here will basically take out the vast majority of the scam projects because there's a lot of scam projects in cryptocurrency. So if you just do this, it's kind of like the initial vetting process, right? Look through it so you don't waste your time. Maybe get like 20 altcoins and start researching all of them, right? And then we can look at the social media metrics. We can look at the search term traffic. We can look at, the YouTube, how many subscribers, vidIQ stats, basically everything, all the community statistics. You can look at those, right? And then we could actually do some fundamental analysis, right? Look into the product. How good is the product? Does it solve the hair on fire problem? Is the problem really needed right now, right? Right now, not later, not in 10 years. Is it going to pump recently because the project's needed right now? What are the chances that other big developers are going to get into it? Who's the credibility? How good is the team? These are all questions you want answered, okay? All these questions you want answered, and you want to find the best project. So let's say hypothetically, I don't know, I'm throwing things at you guys. Let's say you're in the ecosystem of, cooking. We're just making something up. And there's a specific food, like you guys know that went viral, which was like the chicken sandwiches at Popeyes. It went viral, right? So that's a specific use case. Now, if I were investing into something like that, Popeyes already popped off. It's gone. But it's really easy to say that there's probably going to be another restaurant that's going to come out with a really good chicken sandwich to kind of like feed off the hype. So what I would do is I'll look at all the restaurants, right? And I'll look for the best chicken sandwich. And obviously that's, subjective, but in, investing, it's not subjective. You can figure out what is the best by looking at the team, who has the best credibility, who works the hardest, right? Who has the best chance of winning for whatever reason because of their partnerships, best roadmap. You can quantify those things. With a chicken sandwich, you really can't. I mean, you can, I guess, quantify the crispiness of it and the price or something, whatever the case is. But essentially, fundamental analysis is looking deep into a project and seeing which one is literally better. That's all it is, okay? Now, again, you're gonna have to do some research. Like I said, none of this is easy. It requires effort, okay? If anybody said anything was easy, they're lying to your face. It requires a little bit of effort, so you're gonna have to come up with your own checklist. If you want the checklist, again, I have a website you guys can go to, okay? But don't get people like, oh, but you just want, Alex, you want people to buy your product. That's why you're making this video. How much free information do you guys want, right? You get what you pay for. If I give the strategy out to everybody in the world, then the strategy becomes irrelevant. I have to have some type of compensation for it. It's a business. I don't know what world you guys live in where you think everything is free. It does not make sense. But if, I talk to rich people all the time. They like paying for things because they get higher quality products when they pay for things, guys. They get higher quality information. They get higher quality help, right? They don't like free. Free and cheap gets you cheap results. As simple as that. I'm just being honest with you guys. And this is not a tangent to go off on that. I just want to, the bullshit that people think, right? The bullshit meter that's happening there. I want to make sure that doesn't get, that line doesn't get crossed. Now, you could take this a step further, right? So once you do your fundamental analysis, right, then you can use technical analysis to make your entries and exits, right? So you want to look at price, and you look into, you don't want to buy coins that pumped like 500%, right? You want to buy coins that pumped maybe 100%, you know, or that are on a momentum, or maybe even, I sometimes look for coins that lost a lot of value, because if they can make a comeback, that's where you make real gains, right? And then you go ahead and pick your coins. You look in, you develop a good portfolio risk management. Guys, screenshot. I'm not going over this. This video is getting way too long. So you can go ahead and screenshot that. You have good risk management. And then you do post research and keep up with the projects. It's really as simple as that, right? And here's a summary. Choose wisely on an ecosystem. So find a good ecosystem. I'm giving you the answer. It's DeFi, right? Create a list of 10 tokens. Compare it with the highest market cap coin in the ecosystem. So essentially, you need a benchmark. So if you're looking at a specific use case, you want to find the best version of that use case and then compare everything to the best version. That's what you do, right? You can use the initial vetting process to save time, right? And then you research marketing, leadership, product, industry, and ecosystem metrics. You guys got all the information in this video. All you have to do is stop it, rewind it, screenshot it, right? Then you use technical analysis over several time frames to buy at the right price. You don't want to buy things that are overvalued, or you want to buy things that have lost a lot of value so they have a chance to go up in price, right? Then you choose the top 3 coins. You track your coins and use proper, portfolio allocation and risk management. And then you keep up with it. Post research. It's as simple as that. This is way better than hype trading. Even though you can do both, and there's people that do it for a living, I'm being honest with you guys, if you want the real deal, I'm giving it to you. If you want, some fake jokester, I mean, there's other channels for that. But that's it for this video, guys. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with this technology, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Catch you in the next one.